Thanks to the input from the factory race team, the already strong kx450 engine became even stronger for 2019. The 4-stroke single-cylinder DOHC water-cooled 449cc engine has increased peak power and a flatter torque curve that makes it easier to get on the gas sooner.
Let me talk to you a little bit about some engine changes. This is 18, this is 19. What I want you to compare is the finish on the intake port. That smooth intake port is a big feature. So to increase the power, they changed the valves, they changed the cams. This is the 19, this is the 18. You'll notice the cam shape is dramatically different. The reason is because we now have a new valve actuation. So this is your 18 valve. Normally it sits inside of the engine here, and there's a bucket that goes over it, and the shims go under the bucket to set the clearance. And however high the cam lobe is, that's how far the valve gets pushed down. Okay, it's 1-for-1 ratio. The new system, what they did is they made these cams a little smaller because they put in a finger follower. It's just like your finger. I don't actually have one, so I'm going to represent it with my finger. And the cam is going to push on the top, and the valve is going to be resting on the bottom. And you gain leverage with this. So a little bit of movement here at the top makes more movement at the bottom. It works at every RPM, so it gives you more performance at every RPM, and it gives you more peak power. For more power, you can see the 19 is bigger diameter. To lighten up the reciprocating mass, so things that are moving in the engine, we try to lighten them up. Here's your 18 piston, here's your 19. Remember, every single gram counts. If you flip that over, it has strengthening ribs on the underside of it, and it's actually stronger. They made a straighter intake flow, so this is your 18 intake pipe, this is 19. Straight shot, absolutely straight. So this one is the 18 throttle body, and I'm holding it as if it's mounted on that bike. So the engine is here, air filter is here, fuel injector is up on top. When you open the throttle plate, it opens at the bottom. The bottom is the leading edge, okay? So that means as soon as you open the throttle, the bottom opens and the air starts rushing in the bottom of this throttle plate. And the fuel is injected on the top. So the fuel and the air are not mixing as well as on the 19. Let me hold it the same way it's on the bike. On the 19, fuel injectors at the top, and the butterfly opens at the top. So now as soon as you open the throttle, you get more airflow, and that's exactly where all the gas is coming in. So it atomizes the fuel better. So the result is the riders, especially the pro riders like Jeremy and Eli Tomac, they said the bike is so crisp. It accelerates as soon as they give it throttle. And it's because of not only the more power, but it's the way that we're managing that power and the way we're delivering it. A longer header pipe, this is 18, this is 19. You can see in the curve there in the front in this area, that's to give better low and mid-range power. We still have the resonator, so we still have extra exhaust volume from the resonator. If we move back to the intake side, this is the new air filter, this is the current. The new air filter is thinner air filter for better airflow. So in every little detail from intake to exhaust and in between, they've worked on better airflow, better performance. This has been a point that the customers have been asking us for. The advantage to this hydraulic clutch is its consistent clutch action. So it always engages and disengages at the exact same point. The hydraulics accommodate for heat, so hot or cold, and whether it's a new clutch or a used clutch, it's always going to engage at the exact same point. Now, some riders may go out on the bike and go, you know, I don't like it to engage out here, I want it to engage out here. Well, there's an adjuster on it, so you can adjust that.
A close ratio 5-speed transmission features lightweight gears and shafts to keep weight down and retain strength, while contributing to the motorcycle's winning performance. Revisions have been made to the shift drum and shift fork, resulting in weight savings. The engine cases, which features a scavenger pump on the right case, have been constructed of extremely light materials and are designed to meet the highest standards of durability. And a change from needle bearings to plain bearings for the connecting rod big end reduces mechanical loss, also contributing to overall performance.